Hi everyone, welcome to the Blends and Beyond Facebook group. It's Alisa here for a little bit of colouring, jumping in spontaneously as usual. It's Saturday morning here and I have a quiet house, so I thought just for a few minutes before my house gets clustered again, let's see if we can do a little bit of colouring in. So I have stamped out the sweet peas because I think that they are so cute, but I'm actually not real sure how I'm going to colour it. So we're going to play along with this together. Let me zoom in and get into position and see what we can sort of come up with, right? And I finally figured out, Facebook changed its where the comments are, but I figured out where they are. So I want to team up with the Full of Life Designer Series paper. I've seen this set used with this paper before and it is just stunning. So we've got some pretty vibrant greens going on, and I sort of want to keep yellow based greens so I can sort of use this type of paper, and so I don't want to stay away from the blue based greens. So I've pulled out Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist and some Lemon Lolly. But like I said, I'm actually not 100% sure how I'm going to colour this. I've got a little bit of scrolling, like light scrolling, so apologies for that. Okay, all I know is that I want to differentiate between my peas and the actual pod. And I'm thinking, because the peas are sort of the ones that, and now my screen has gone dull. Is that me or is that... I'm not sure. It looks like it's gone dull on the screen. Anyway, I want to make my main focus the peas because they're the cute guys, right? So I think I'm going to color them first, and I think I want to make them the most vibrant. So I think I'll do them in Granny Apple Green and maybe a tiny bit of the Lemon Lime Twist. So I'll pull them out. Always do a little color swatch on some scrap. Here we go. Here's some scrap from the other day. So we'll just see how these colors blend together, and and we'll start off that way. So dark, light, and this one is the Lemon Lime Twist in the dark. So that's going to change the color a little bit, but I think I'm going to work with that. I think. All right. So, and I'm thinking I might have to switch to, although I do have good nibs at the moment, I might stay with my bullet tip, my brush tip. So let's bring in from, gosh, see, I don't even know how to tackle this guy, and I'm going to put this under my hand because that mat is pretty cold at the moment. Let's do this guy, and we'll start around the edges because they are little spheres, aren't they? So, and it's quite tricky because there's not a lot of space going on. So if you are watching, I can see comments now. Hello, Elizabeth. So just going to pop them on really gently and really lightly, and then this is going to change the color a little bit, and this should make him actually a little bit more vibrant because he's got that. Yeah, did you see that? I don't know whether you could see that, but as soon as I popped this on, it sort of lifted and became a little bit more vibrant. So that is definitely the good thing. And I'm going to do them all the same. So just going very lightly with my brush marker and flicking from the outside in. So you'll notice I come around from the outside each time and come in. And then my Lemon Lime Twist, and you should be able to see, well, you can actually see the difference between the two colors now. I'll just bring that up to the screen. So I know I'm lagging a little bit. Actually, I think I'm lagging a lot. So you can see the color difference. Wait a minute, let me stand up so because I can't see where I'm going. So there you go. You can see the color difference between just using Granny Apple Green and then adding the Lemon Lime Twist in there. So it sort of really gives him a little bit more of a spark. So, and you go over the top of everything, and then you can blend that all in together. Okay, and the last little guy. These are so cute. And they're only little, so you could use the bullet end if you wanted to. I just thought while I've got good nibs, I'm taking advantage of them. Okay, and then over the top of everything with that lemon lime twist. Okay, so I want to step down a little bit, and so I'm going to get rid of the granny apple green, and I'm going to bring in my 2 lemon lime twists, and then I think I might use the dark lemon lolly. So let's do a little quick trial of that. So lemon lime twist dark, light, which are both quite similar to tell you the truth. And then this is the lemon lolly. Okay, that might be too yellow for me, so I'm just going to try it again. And I'm going to do the dark, the light, and now let's come in and try the light lemon lolly. Okay, see how that's sort of given me a little bit more green? This one's very yellow, so this one's given me a lot more green tone. So I'm going to put that lemon lolly dark away, and I'm going to go for the light lemon lolly because it still keeps that green happening for me. Okay, so let me get these in order so I don't muck up. So we'll start off with our dark, and I'm going to go around the inside edge of the pod here. And the inside edge here. Okay, and then I'm going to work my way out. So this one is the light. So I'm going over the top of what I've done and then extending it out a little bit, and then we'll come in with the lemon lolly. Okay, so I've got still my greens going on, but we do want to differentiate between the pods and the peas. So I think that's pretty good. I might actually just come in again with my dark and just go ever so gently around the edge of that pod again, just to deepen that area up a little bit. Okay, and I might actually, I know this is probably going to be pointless, but I'm actually going to colour over the top of the black. Just to give it a little bit of a green tone. Okay, so now we've just got this little tendril area, and I'm just going to colour that in straight. I'm not going to do any blending on it because it is super, super fine. So that's super easy. Okay, we need some colours for the hats. And I guess you could go through the papers and pick out, you know, which particular papers you want to use, because there's so many. You could do purples or pinks or blues, oranges. There's so many different colors that you could do. I think I'm going to oh gosh, I don't know what colors to do in. Let me think about the hat for actually I will do the hat, and I might do it in, is Berry Burst a color in here? I think nearly all of them are in here. Pretty in Pink, Melon Mambo. Nope, there's no Berry Burst in here, but I'm sure you could put Berry Burst in here easily. Let's do Melon Mambo and Pretty in Pink. So I'm only going to choose one marker from each one. I'm just going to pick the darks. Let me get back into screen here for you. And we're just going to just go with the bullet, obviously, because it's super, super fine. Okay. I'm going to grab my white pencil and I'm just going to do a little bit of highlight down the middle. I don't know whether that's picking up or not. Let me see if I can come in just a wee bit closer. Sorry for my fingers. Okay, just a tiny little bit of white highlight on him at the moment. And now I'm going to come in with, I've got a purple Derwent pencil. Hi Deb, how you going? So now we're going to just add a little bit more, some little bit of shadowing. They're not really laying over the top of each other very much, so we don't need a whole heap of sort of definition here. If they were bumping into each other and overlapping each other a little bit more, I'd probably pop a little bit more in, but there's not a whole lot going on. But there is a little bit going on these pods, so we'll pop a little bit of dark shadowing over this side here. I can feel that cold getting into my hands again. So I'm just going pretty gently, very lightly with this. I sort of get, when I start to work on pencils, I sort of get a little bit lost in my own thoughts when this happens. So if you've had a rough day, pull out your colouring and just spend a few minutes. Okay, oops, I'm off screen again. I don't normally come in so zoomed, so it's very interesting. So close. Okay, I know this is probably a lot of fluffing for such a small image, but you know, sometimes it can be nice too to fluff around a bit. And it's good because it's practice, right? Rather than spending a whole stack of time practicing on the you know, the real big images, at least you can get these ones done pretty quick. Okay, he's looking pretty cool. And I might just grab my white, to see if I can give a little bit of, it's not really showing up a whole heap. I've got another white. This one is an all white. So apparently you can use this white on lots of different things, like it says on here, it says on the pencil, paper, glass, plastic and metal. So apparently when nothing else takes, this is the one you reach for. So just a little bit of highlighting. And there we go. So I'm gonna call it there. So I can go and use him somewhere in this paper. I think it'll look, even just sitting him on top of that paper looks pretty cool. Whoops. Pull out a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. If it will, there we go. So he's pretty cool. You could colour up a whole stack of them because they're so sweet. Okay, so that's it. So there's my day 13 for the 30-day challenge. Oh my gosh, it's tricky. It is really hard. So if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, come and join the Blends and Beyond Facebook group, because we are doing a 30-day colouring challenge. We are almost halfway through. It's tough. it's quite tough. Yes. Oh, Deb's on the, oh, ouchie, tendon reconstruction. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I hope you are taking it very easy. And yes, that white is, it shows up apparently when the Prismacolor pencil won't stick. I'll just bring it back in again, because it was probably out of shot. It's a Stabilo. I can't pronounce the brand, but apparently I think it's actually a watercolor pencil, but it says it's got paper, glass, plastic and metal on it, so you should be able to draw and make it stick on anything. So there's only so much you can put down on paper before things won't stick anymore, but apparently this one is a good one when all else fails. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to be off, and have a great weekend, and we will see you for day 14 tomorrow. Happy colouring. Bye-bye.